What's up, y'all? Today's video, I'm finally executing this idea that I've had for over 2 years now. Yeah, so this blanket I actually got when I was like 13 and I remodeled my room, and now it is time to get rid of this blanket. So I had my mama send it to me from home, and first the thing we're gonna do is take off the double-sided blanket, so the sheep skin part. We're gonna go ahead and detach that from the red part, because all we're gonna need for this video is the red fabric. Now originally you see me trying to use scissors to get through the thread and stuff, but I went ahead and started using an X-Acto knife once I got like a decent size hole to work with. And just running the X-Acto knife across the thread made it so much easier to rip the seams and get this process over and done with. And once that's complete, you should be left with a nice fine sheet like so. Now that you got your sheet, go ahead and turn it over, because that is where we're going to start making our pattern, and we don't want the markings on the pretty side of the shorts. So yeah, and so I use my favorite pair of boxers. They fit really nicely, and I just wanted to use that as a template. So I made sure to have for me, because I'm very thick and sometimes it could be a hit or miss, I made sure to leave me so much room to work with this fabric. And also make sure that you are using the stretchy side, so the stretchy side is stretching sideways. Yes. As you can see, I made a few mistakes, but that's alright. So you should have 4, 2 back, 2 front, and yeah, so go ahead and insert your cutting board under that, and go ahead and use your rotary cutter, or if you don't have a rotary cutter, go ahead and use some nice scissors. But just go ahead and cut along those lines and cut out your patterns. Now as you cut them out and everything, once you're done, you go ahead and line them up. So you line the back ones up with the back, and make sure that they are the same length, close to the same length, but you know, just make sure there's not a drastic difference. Now once you do that, repeat the same steps with the front pieces, and then we can get to the sewing part. Now I'm going to try to leave a little visual here on the screen, but what you're doing right now is just sewing those pieces together. So sew the back pieces together, and then you'll sew the front together. And then you want to also make sure that you double up on your seams, because I'm not using my serger for this project. I decided to just go ahead and double hem. Now what looks like the crotch area is where you want to stop. So that little point that I'm holding at the end of the fabric, that is your stopping point, because you want to make sure that you leave room for your legs. Now of course, test the fabric and make sure there's no holes or anything like that. And this is where I knew I was going to double hem, so pay attention. Okay, right now I'm rolling up the seams that I already just sewn, so just roll it right back up one more time, and then sew along that line, and you are good to go. And then just repeat that same step throughout the whole project for real. Pro tip, make sure you always have your colored thread. I did not have my colored thread, and so I had to improvise. I used the rest of my red thread, and then I had to use the black thread, and I tried to use the pink, but the pink was just not contrasting the way I needed it to, so I just stuck with the black and the red. So it came together nicely though. Now that you got your double hem, this is what it should look like. It should kind of look rolled and very professional, honestly. So you can open it up to the other side and see that it's perfect, you know. The stretch is nice. So go ahead and continue that even with your leg parts, like right here. So that's what we're going to sew next after we sew the main pieces together, we're going to go ahead and sew the pants together by sewing the crotch first and then down along the sides. And like I said, make sure to double hem around all these seams to make sure that you have no holes or no mistakes or no rips. We don't need nor have time for none of that. Now after all of that, this is what you should be left with. It should look very nice and professional. Now we can go ahead and start sewing the sides down, and then we can move on to all of the hemming and the final touches and putting these shorts together. For some strange reason, I guess I forgot to record the hemming part of the bottoms of the pants, and I forgot to record the waistband part, but those parts are very self-explanatory. Or if you would like another video, I will have one linked down below of me working on something like this, and so you understand what I'm talking about the waistband and everything. But once you are finished, this is the finished product. They're so freaking cute. I love them. They're so comfortable. It does make my butt just look a little bit flatter. I don't know, but she's still thick. Whatever. So this is definitely a hit, and I can't wait to style this. So stay tuned to my next lookbook, y'all, because y'all already know she's gonna be featured in them. So yes, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel so much. I'm so excited and so ready to grow with y'all. So yeah, don't forget to do those few things for me, and I will see y'all in my next video. Again, thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed. Oh yeah, as I always close out my videos, y'all stay safe out in these streets and keep your head on a swivel. Alright, see you later. Bye. Also, don't forget to cut off those threads. I was just so excited to show y'all the finished product that I didn't bother cutting off the thread parts, but trust me, they've been cut.